So fix engine, dragon thing. Are we going to the Feywild?
I don't know our goal. I think we wanted to get to the college first, right?
I don't know if we should go to the Feywild quite yet, because it would probably be good for the person with the like super Fey blood to go to the Feywild if we like pick her up and are like, let's see.
And then go? Or that's actually worse, because from what I understand of past stories, some fairies steal children. That would be a bit rough for you to save one and then like, oh, sorry, this great fairy just sort of stole her.
Yeah. Surely that would never happen.
You guys have elected to go down to the port. By the time you get to the port, you see that there is not a whole lot of fighting left to do. You see your ship down the way. The Lucky warships still docked there in port, and they are fully like sides to the water, blasting cannons off into the distance towards the Reaper. And you see above is the Gale shooting at their downward-facing cannons down towards the warships. You see that the other two warships are firing off kind of into the middle distance, seemingly at nothing. There is a couple flashes of light in the middle of the ocean, and you realize that there are cannonballs kind of shooting out from what appears to be nothing. You guys are able to jump in, I think, either with Ruby's water walk or the various members of you that are able to fly are able to quickly drop down from the opposite side and help eliminate the threat. Eventually, a white flag goes up from both of the ships. The fighting stops. A figure approaches you all. They look much like the wind elves that you have met before, with the same kind of like face tattoos. Instead of like the traditional flowing robes, but more of like a captain's coat. Well, we finally meet in person. How are you all, crew of the Reaper?
We're a little banged up. Happy we had your assistance.
You all look like you've had the wind knocked out of you. Feeling a bit out of breath.
I'm too exhausted for this.
Matt, Captain Abate.
Yeah.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Captain Windalius Windcloak.
I'm sorry, Windalius?
Yes.
Windcloak.
Very subtle.
Windalius Windcloak. I changed my name when I became a pirate, as, of course, the Village of the Wind frowns upon such activities. My true name, before I changed it, was, according to the custom of my village, Windarius.
Well, that's fair. That makes more sense.
Is that no, Aylock, that is not fair.
Well, it has air in it, so.
I'll have you know, you are not in the presence of one legendary pirate ship. In fact,
A shroud.
today,
Yeah.
oh, Elizabeth, why don't you come say hello? And he sends it off. You hear a voice. Well, if it is not the captain of the Gale and the newly appointed captain of the Reaper. An invisibility spell wears off, and you see a pale woman holding an umbrella. My name is Captain Ashford, captain of the Shroud. It is very nice to make your acquaintance. And she pulls you in until her face is right in like the crook of your neck. I'm going to tell you this, young upstart. If you have any designs of becoming Pirate King, that seat has already occupied. And you feel for a second the scratch of like fangs along your neck. So, I had heard the Gale had requested assistance, but color me surprised when I also saw the Reaper skulking about in these waters. What are you all doing here?
Getting rid of the Lockheed Navy, apparently.
Those fools over there in Lockheed, they drive me batty.
No.
Gal, you really got to step up your game,
No.
because these guys, they've got.
They're on it.
I gotta start making death puns? That's
Oh,
what
what's
the
our
Reaper would
theme?
have.
What do we have?
Death!
Oh, man.
Well, Windy boy, I come out here all this way to respond to your distress call, and I don't even receive a single word of thanks. That's thanks, but instead of thanks, she says fangs. You see Windy Boy goes, well, I'm so glad you came, and that is, came in a hurry, to our to our assistance. But I assure you, with enough time, we would have...
Pass off. I need to sit down. I need to sit down.
When do we start a war?
I'm gonna walk to the nearby bench and just wait.
Anyway, it is very good that all of you are here in the same space because you might not yet have heard the news. The Pirate Council will be delayed for a few weeks. We are all, most of us, in the area, as is Leviathan, which is good, but unfortunately, Tarek Seabane's ship, the Viper, was attacked by the Red Wraith a few days ago. Reports say that he managed to escape unharmed. Apparently, he was not the main target of the assault, but while we're waiting for him to come, he has been rerouted somewhat. It is a very strict thing in the bylaws that for any pirate council to be considered a legitimate one, all members must be present.
That's good to know. I wasn't given a manual when I took the ship, so...
Oh, well, I would have assumed that Aramis, after conferring the title upon you, would have given you the Pirate Bible.
I'm sorry, Pirate Bible?
Anyway, I really do have to go now at this point. She digs in her pocket and she pulls out a conch shell, but the conch shell is pitch black with red streaks and there's like little bat wings coming out of it. And she hands it to you, Gallet, and she says, if anything ever comes up while you're in my territory, you really need to raid the ship and you want to ask permission, just give me a ring on this, it will reach me. I suppose your shipmates are probably looking for you. Would you like me to give you a lift?
Absolutely.
Someone's up a big wind that like lifts you up off the ship.
I yell down to Captain Ashwood, you'll reap what you sow!
So you are one of us.
Yes, I'm in the gang!
You guys land down, slaps his thighs just like that, and immediately rockets up into the sky.
Are we gonna be expected to make the puns too?
Well, we haven't met their crew yet.
You are on the Reaper now. And you see kind of people are there going, oh, Captain, hey, crew! You see Simon walks up. Hey, guys, you guys made it. How was the fight over there? It seemed really scary.
Not so bad after all.
Yeah.
Simon, do you have a copy of the Pirate Bible?
Every member of the Yoho Holy Council has one.
No!
Like, the biggest danger to pirates are the prevalence of yarguments, which are just pirate conflicts over territory or, like, very silly ones like honor or something like that. You really gotta avoid those yarguments. Is there anything you want or need? Or what's the plan right now?
Engine first? We know of a child that has good blood.
Oh.
Oh, the children! We should check in on the children!
I'll bring up Neela with a sending. Hey Neela, how are you all faring?
Hey, holed up in some ruins we found. Safe so far. Gallet had to kill some skeletons, but we're alright. Neela is able to give you the scoop on like where to go. You realize that you've been there before, but when you went there, there were no ruins. So you guys are able to head towards that location. And you see there's a set of stairs leading down towards like a little crypt. You see as you walk in a colossal pile of skeleton bones.
Good.
The kids look fine. Gallet's armor is a bit scratched and dented. And she goes, hi.
Right, good job, great job. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
happy.
thanks. These guys just kind of kept coming. I guess they had a pick to bone with me. And you see Neil goes, no, that's not what we said. It's a bone to pick. A bone to pick. And you're
Everyone's
like,
on.
"Oh."
Why is it everyone got bits now? Is it me to think it's weird? Am I the only one that's...
You guys are able to escort the children back. There's a very tearful reunion with her and her two mothers, who are a bit estranged at the moment. The other Gallant is like looking, kind of like watching the reunions, like, that seems nice. Have you guys ever had a parent before?
Yes, we've all had parents before.
Well, I think everyone has them, but
Really? I don't have them.
sometimes you don't get to know them very well.
Where do you get them?
It's like a bird that drops it off.
Yes, the
Yeah.
ash stork of Pelea.
A stork?
We'll tell you when you get older, champ.
I am old. I'm already 13.
We're
Oh, he's
all
13.
We're all looking up at him.
Uh-huh.
Right.
We're gonna try to find you a parent, bud. I'm gonna walk up to the moms. We have an orphan with us that was sort of indoctrinated to the Lockheed military. Do you know someone that's willing to adopt him?
Yes, we can certainly look into that.
Fair.
I'm not gonna
Fair
lie,
enough.
I'm shocked. I 100% thought you guys were gonna take him on the ship.
He's 13
He's a
years
kid.
old.
We can't bring him
He's
into
13
danger.
years-
How do we know that these parents are qualified though? You know, did
We're gonna
anybody
check-
run?
We're not
We're
qualified.
Yeah, we aren't qualified for sure.
I mean, have you seen Suma? Okay.
Yes, that's why we're not
Yes.
qualified.
Yes! Have you seen
What
Soma?
happened to his kid?
We're
Oh
That's
my
so fair.
God.
I mean, Rubio, I feel like you're the most emotionally equipped of all of us. Because I think
Well,
you
that's
really
why
have
it's a
it
problem.
together.
Yeah, the issue is that Ruby's the most equipped one
Mhm.
for the
That
job.
really says
That's
something about the rest of us.
issue. Well, hey, look, I bet you
Not
seem
really.
like good dad material. You'll grow out a mustache. In the morning, you'll have milk. I don't know. I could sort of picture it, right?
Yes, that's what
Mhm.
fathers do. They grow mustaches.
That's what they're known
Drink
for.
Yo,
He'd be
Yes.
really good at hide and seek.
that seems like the end of the joke is he leaves.
Going out
To
for
get milk.
You gotta let them
Ma-
win sometimes.
Where did Daddy go? He went out to get milk and all the nat 20 stuff. I'm gonna say that you guys complete your errands for this time and eventually are able to wake up in time for the banquet. It is a pretty somber affair. Your mother taps a spoon against a glass. Everybody kind of falls quiet. Thank you all for coming out. This island has and always will be synonymous with the coming of day, and how fitting it is that tonight we come together both to mourn that which has been lost and also to celebrate that which has been given to us. The dawn has come again on the Sunrise Isle after what seemed like an endless and unforgiving night. And for that we can thank these four individuals. Right now, Gawain races off in search of the treasure he failed to find here. He must be stopped. And my son here will say a few words to explain to you all how you may aid in that cause.
He now pursues the child that he was looking for when he came for so many of your families. Gawain cannot succeed in his mission, and that is why I ask for anyone who is willing. There is a device on our ship that will enable us to overtake him. All you need to do is to approach the device. Your presence will empower it in order to make our ship fleet of foot. Thank you to anyone who does, and to anyone who cannot. There's no hard feelings. It is
And then the party begins in full.
Yep.
And you see, as the night kind of goes on, you hear a little bit of a kerfuffle as these kids are like, "Hey, that's not fair! You cheated!" And the other kid goes, "No, I didn't cheat. It was there." And he goes, "Yeah, but it didn't used to be there. That's not fair. He cheated. He hid in these ruins, but that's not fair because there didn't used to be ruins there."
where are these ruins? You take
And
me
you
over
s- yeah, sure. You guys scamper off, and Suma, this is within like the palace, the big complex. Just kind of like on the outskirts, there is a small little sinkhole which has opened up a path of stairs leading down to yet another like crypt entrance. These markings are in Sylvan. You can always ask me, of course. And you see Lula pops up from out of your pocket.
Oh god, I forgot you were there.
I never got so
Honestly, who?
It says, "Don't worry, crew of the Reaper. This is the right way to go."
That's
Do
worrying.
you think it means down the stairs?
Let's go downstairs.
And the path continues onward up to another door.
Oh,
Whips
where the
open,
hells? Who knew?
And the door behind you closes.
Do you think it's too late to
I
go
knew I
back?
didn't like it.
You guys are walking upon a sloping floor made completely of obsidian. It is the same exact kind as the Maiden's Shard. And in Sylvan, there is scrawled, but I'm not actually here. Nobody is, except you five.
Who are you?
Can you write
Further
in
down,
common?
can't reveal that yet. But if you make it to the bottom, I'll tell you a little more.
Ooh.
Also, Alok, no. But also Elokno is in common.
Oh. It's a little bit of a contradiction.
You all continue onwards, and the obsidian slope opens up. You see there's another like little archway with like a faint red light on the other side. As you walk out, you realize you see you're in a massive underground chamber that goes down and down and down. You are standing upon and walking upon a massive obsidian spiral that is spiraling downwards to the ground. And we'll figure out whatever the hell's going on here and get back on the seas next time around. Thanks, guys.